Are you trying to use a lookup function, but getting a 0 when you should be getting a blank cell? Maybe you've tried formatting the cell as text, and that didn't work. Maybe you've even tried manipulating your lookup table. But if your lookup table is big, or it gets updated regularly, that can be a lot of data manipulation just to get some blank results. In this video, I'm going to show you 2 ways you can modify your lookup function call to get those blank cells. Before I begin, let me disclaim that this video is for general information purposes only. While both of the solutions I present here work, they might not be the best way to work with your data. The first option appends an empty string in front of the result of your lookup function call. If this is new to you, the empty string is simply 2 double quotation marks with nothing between them. It's literally an empty string. So what does this look like in practice? Whether you're using index match, VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, or another lookup function, your formula would now read =, empty string, space, ampersand character, space, your lookup function call. If using the ampersand this way is new to you, it's a simple way to concatenate in Excel without having to use the functions concat or concatenate, which saves you some typing. So what exactly is this doing? If your lookup function is returning a non-blank value, that value remains unchanged by this manipulation. So text, like the word to, would still be the word to without any extra spaces. But if your lookup function is returning numbers, like the number to, those numbers would be implicitly converted to text. Even though you can't see it, Excel knows that there's an empty string there, so it treats the number 2 like text so it can concatenate them. But the cell would still contain nothing but that digit 2. There are no extra spaces and no changes to your data. In cases where your return value is blank and it's displaying as a 0, that blank return value also gets an empty string tacked onto it, which converts the entire result, the empty string, plus the empty lookup result, to a blank. So this append option works well when all you need to do is replace those zeros with blanks. The second option I'm covering in this video is the function trim. Trim takes one argument, which it processes as text, and it removes all leading spaces before the text, all trailing spaces after the text, and if you have more than one space in between the other characters in your text, it will trim those too, so that there's only one space left between those other characters. It returns whatever text is left after removing all of those spaces. That means that, unlike the option of appending an empty string, this does have the potential to also change the value of your lookup result. So what does this look like in practice? Whether you're using index match, VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, or any other lookup function, your formula would now read =, trim, open parenthesis, your lookup function call, close parenthesis. So what exactly is this doing? All non-blank lookup results are now handled as if they were text. That means that if your lookup function was returning numbers, like the number 2, they would now implicitly be converted to text, even though the cell would still display just the digit 2. Any text returned by your lookup function will now be processed by the trim function to remove all of those spaces that trim is designed to remove, leading, trailing, and in between. In cases where your return value is blank and it's displaying as a 0, that blank return value gets processed as text and trimmed according to the rules of the trim function. In this case, that basically returns an empty string, which you'll see as a blank cell. So this trim option works well when you not only need to replace those zeros with blanks, but also don't mind if your data is changed to remove extra spaces. Or you were going to use a helper column later to do this anyway. If this video helped you solve your data problem, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. If you still got questions, drop that into the comments below. Or reach out to me, Barbara Olsavsky, the owner and data strategist at Blou Designs LLC, on LinkedIn or at bloudesigns.com. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs it. Thank you for watching.